Hi everyone, my name is Teresa Funke, and as a writer myself, I know exactly what it's like to dream of seeing your book one day in print. I also know how challenging and confusing and even daunting it is in this day and age to figure out how you're supposed to achieve that goal. There are so many choices for routes to publication. Now, I myself chose self-publishing, and I believe and will go out on a limb to say that most authors will have a self-published book somewhere in their future. Even if they choose to primarily traditionally publish most of the time, there will be a reason at some point where you will like to self-publish a book. Now, I am a self-published author myself, as I mentioned, of 6 successful books. I'm also an instructor, and I'm a coach. I've worked with over 150 clients to help them achieve their writing goals. For many of those people, their goal was to self-publish successfully a book, and that's exactly what we did. Now, I am getting ready to release my self-publishing blueprint, which will walk you through every step of the self-publishing process in small and manageable ways. And we'll be talking about that at the end of this month when that blueprint rolls out. In the meantime, you may be wondering whether self-publishing is right for you. So I wanted to share 3 reasons why people choose to self-publish. The first reason is it's much quicker than the traditional route. So in the traditional route, where you would be seeking an agent and an editor, that can oftentimes take you a year just to find an agent, and then once an editor has signed you, it's typically 18 months to 2 years before your book comes out in print. With self-publishing, once your book is completed, you can have it in the hands of your buyers in 4 to 12 weeks. And I'll be telling you soon how to do that. Another reason, a second reason people choose to self-publish is because there are times with certain books you can make more money going the route of self-publishing than you could by signing a contract for a traditional publisher and getting a small 8 to 10% royalty on the sale of each book. In some cases, especially in certain genres that are hot, you stand to make more money by self-publishing your book, and we'll be talking about that as well. Now, a third reason why people choose to self-publish, and I think this is the most important reason, is that you will maintain the most control over your book. Whether that's deciding how the chapters are laid out, or what information goes into your back matter, or how the cover looks. With self-publishing, all of that remains in your control. When you traditionally publish, many of those decisions are made by your publishing house without your consent. So control is a big reason why many of us choose to self-publish. Now, I promised that I would share with you the #1 tip I've learned from my self-publishing journey, and that is this. No one, and I mean no one, will ever care about your book as much as you do. Not your agent, your publisher, your #1 fan, your publicist even. No one will care about your book as much as you do. Therefore, why not be the champion for your book? Why not bring it into the world yourself and make sure that along every step of its journey, you are doing what's right for it. You are doing your best to help people find it and enjoy it. So that's the #1 tip I've learned from my journey. But Teresa, you might say, self-publishing, whenever I look into it, it sounds hard and time-consuming and costly. Ah, but it's not if you know the tricks. Remember, I've done this 6 times, and I'm getting ready to do it a 7th time. And I will be sharing with you how to make this easy, doable, and affordable. So don't be concerned about those things, because we're going to go into that in more detail. So I'm going to demystify for you in an upcoming webinar the 10 myths about self-publishing. But what I would like you to do before that is one simple thing. Write down the top 3 reasons why you might want to self-publish. And then the second thing is to click on the link below so that you can sign up for my free webinar, The Truth About Self-Publishing, on March 14th. Again, in that webinar, I'm going to debunk the 10 biggest myths about self-publishing and show you just how easy and effective it could be for you. and also how to make the self-publishing journey fit you so that it appeals to you and it works on every level. So please join us on March 14th for that webinar. I can't wait to tell you more about self-publishing and to answer your questions to help you decide for sure, is self-publishing something you would like to do? So we'll see you on March 14th, and I'm looking forward to it. Thank you.